outside. Who are they?
I don't know. I don't know. I think it's the same psychos hitting every crew in town.
God damn it!
Okay now.
Battlefield Hardline's multiplayer beta test didn't really manage to do the job in terms of winning players over to the major shift from the warring between Americans, Russians and Chinese to the war between cops and robbers. But with Visceral developing this game, a team best known for their work with Dead Space, maybe it's the single player that we should be sitting up and paying attention to. In the background you're seeing some B-roll from the single player provided to us by EA, in which you play as the newly promoted Detective Nick Mendoza, who quickly finds himself embroiled in the war on drugs and in a story that'll twist and turn and take you not just around the country, but also onto the wrong side of the law. Having had hands-on time with two of the levels, one from the beginning and one from the end of the story, it feels quite a bit like a love letter to buddy cop films, and is partly from this shift that there's also some quite different pacing to the way that the story is told and how it plays. For example, there's a surprisingly long drive through Miami that really lets Nick and Kai's characters get to know each other, as well as showing you the rich-poor divide manifesting itself. But there's also a lot more sneaking around, distracting guards, and flashing your badge to make gang members drop their guns and let you cuff them, though you'll have to be quite careful when you try and do that one. Sandbox areas, which Visceral are snappily calling fortress encounters, let you really pick how you want to tackle things. Do you sneak through, catch enemies unawares and subdue them quietly with the odd flash of your badge and some handcuffs? Or do you break out your gadgets and create an impromptu zipline to a balcony entrance, for example? Or, of course, you can go in all guns blazing and cement your in-game status as a loose cannon in the process. Now, it wouldn't be a first-person shooter without a bit of gunplay, would it? So, thankfully, there is the typical Battlefield variety when it comes to weaponry. You've got everything from tasers to shotguns, assault rifles and beyond, and they're all customizable as well. So as soon as I could, I had all of my guns decked out in gold liveries, or with stupid things like pink zebra stripes, and also with suppressors and stuff attached to them, just for the hell of it, you know. You'll be able to pick what guns you want in your arsenal before a mission starts, as well as changing it on the fly, and these come alongside gadgets such as night vision goggles and trip mines. As you're playing, your allies will sometimes call out suggestions as to what you might be able to use in a given situation, though it's a little bit odd how they seem to just hang back during the actual fights themselves, and let you get on with taking down all of the baddies. The later episode with Nick on the wrong side of the law really brought home to me that action film feeling though, much more so than the gentle rule bending to get a perp to cooperate in true, like, cop TV style. Here there were some crazy action set pieces and moments that had me absolutely grinning from ear to ear, with a much more freewheeling feeling of fun. As someone that's wanted that bit of silliness and feeling of fun in a single player in a Battlefield game ever since Bad Company 2, Hardline looks like it might just do that job for me. It's a bit of a shame that people are so fixated on this being a Battlefield game, because having gone hands-on with it, I feel that Visceral's work with the single player should actually be able to stand on its own 2 feet. Then again, Battlefield has always been and always will be about the multiplayer to fans of the series, so with reams and reams of feedback from that beta test, and a few extra months of development time, this should hopefully be able to hold its own as well. Either way, what I saw actually really quite impressed me, and I know that I'm now looking forward to seeing more of the game and what Visceral can actually do with it. I hope you've enjoyed this quick look at Battlefield Hardline. We hope to bring you more in future, and we will see you next time.
MPD! You're under arrest!
Hey, check over there. I'm gonna see what's up.